Guys, back live again down here at Foley Square. I basically figured it was going to be basically me here with this, and then I was going to be able to relax, kick back. It doesn't seem like that's going to be happening. They're currently the march from Stonewall down to Foley Square, where a rally is taking place currently. Just about 15 minutes ago, this massive contingent of police, NYPD, SRG, have mobilized on this side of Lafayette and Duane, between here and City Hall. This has been nothing but a peaceful rally. In addition to the officers you see here, you can also see that they're currently mobilizing officers coming down on this side. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all with zip ties, batons, 15, 30, 60 that you see. And if there's 60 here, if my numbers are correct, that means that there's about 200 officers within the area. So, after the kidnapping that happened the other day, this is NYPD's response to do it again with another action and act like assholes again. And this guy over here is laughing. If he wasn't in uniform, these cops would probably beat the shit out of him if they stopped him. He wouldn't be laughing then. And then when he shows them their badge, his badge, they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, we beat the crap out of you." How many of his friends have actually been stopped by NYPD, had the shit kicked out of him, and he just laughed about it and didn't say a thing? So you have these guys over here. See the guy with the baton? He's itching for an opportunity. The white shirt over there in the middle, pacing back and forth, he's always down on this stuff. So he looks a little bit like Lombardo used to. And I think he's actually just a wannabe Lombardo. One of those people who just like to do it. So, if you look at it, and you look at the march from earlier, this has been a peaceful march. The only violent militarization that has taken place has actually been taking place by the NYPD. And I always give everyone the benefit of the fucking doubt. But for them to mobilize these many people, and I don't care whether they think, oh, people are going to go towards City Hall, go towards the park, for them to bring out these many officers with zip ties, riot gear, it's specifically because they're trying to instigate an incident. I don't know if de Blasio is an asshole, if head of the police is an asshole. They're just ignorant. Either that or Trump is telling them what to do left and right. And that goes up to the governor as well. I hear a lot of rhetoric from a lot of the politicians in New York and at the state level. But when I see this after what just happened, there's something seriously wrong. They're looking to create an incident. So, everyone remember, if anything happens, I don't want to hear media. I don't want to hear a goddamn motherfucking politician in this city blame anything on this group back here. This is what they put out here. Anything that happens is because of all of this right here. So, What I want everyone to do that's watching, I want you to do this not just on Facebook, but on Twitter. Use the @ symbol for Mayor de Blasio. If you put a dot before it, the @ symbol, you'll reach all the people who follow him. Also for the New York City Council and any other City Council person, share this stream out to them. Because when shit happens, I want them to see what happens. They got vocal that night when the shit happened. And I understand that they got it at that point. They have an opportunity to see how the shit goes down right now live from the beginning before shit hits the fan. After everything that happened, to have a militarized force out here like this, and like I said, you're not seeing their vehicles which are behind that block, down there, the next block, and back there, as well as in back of the building down there, 1 block away. And they know their vehicles are down there because they stationed their vehicles down there during Occupy ICE when we were in Foley Square. They're going to do the exact same thing that they did the other day. All of a sudden, you're going to have all these other riot cops come out of the woodworks from nowhere. And the reason I want you to share it on Twitter to City Council people, the mayor, the governor, for Christ's sake. Attorney General. I want you to go ahead and share it out there so when shit actually does happen, I don't want to hear any excuses that they didn't know about it, they didn't see it as it happened. I don't want to hear that shit. If they really care about good relations with the community, improving relations with the community, changing their tactics, getting a better image, they'd stop fucking laughing and they wouldn't do shit like this. So, for those of you who may be watching, guys, don't. For those of you who may be watching from 1PP, from the tactical surveillance, social media monitoring, from the other 2 locations you guys have here in downtown New York City, I would advise you to basically go ahead and radio one of these motherfuckers or whoever is in charge of this contingent down here and tell them they need to back most of these fucking officers out of here. Don't do it. I really don't give a fuck. Right now, we got bigger problems with Trump going on. So, I'll look at it as just training for the fight we have to do when Trump refuses to leave fucking office. So, anything that happens tonight is on every politician, NYPD at every level, because you can't say you weren't aware. Everything has been peaceful all day. There's a peaceful rally going on in Foley Square. You know that. And look what you put out here. Does it really matter if they march up, if they go up by City Hall, if they go through that park? Does it really matter? Do you care so much about the park and people marching around City Hall that you actually would use physical violence to stop people from doing that? If that's what's important to you, then you deserve to lose your jobs. I'm going to shut up now because basically you guys thought I was pissed off 2 days ago when all the shit went down and your warrant squad went ahead and kidnapped her. You really have no fucking idea how big it's going to be or how bad it's going to be. So, folks, let's have some fun tonight. I warned you guys the other night. love the fact that there's so many civilians, New Yorkers walking by, driving by, seeing all this militarized force out here for a peaceful rally going on. It's a great image. Come to New York, the militarized city. We believe in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the right to free speech, the right to protest, but we also feel that we should be able to crack your heads, kidnap you, do whatever the fuck we want. Because we're the NYPD in the city of New York, the rotten apple. So, for those of you that just tuned in, currently there's been press conferences, there's been rallying and march, everything has been peaceful throughout the entire day here. There's a peaceful rally going on inside Foley Square right now, and about 30 minutes ago, NYPD mobilized all of these riot cops right over here. From here to here, in addition to the riot cops and vehicles that are one block in back of me. The next 2 blocks on my right, a bunch of vehicles and cops also, as well up over by 1PP. So basically figure if there's 60, 70 here, there's probably about 200 and something within the area, if not 300. Oh, also, while you're at it, please share out to any of the news outlets that happen to be around. New York 1, ABC, NBC, posted on their Facebook page. Ask why their camera people are not out here covering this, and why they're not calling the NYPD asking what the fuck's going on. It's okay. So we're gonna see what happens. I want to have fun today. I really do. It'll just be interesting to see how fucked up they get today. Yep, you keep destroying everything, every image you got. You're never going to improve the image the way you guys are going. I mean, all these people driving by get to see just how militarized all this shit is. And you don't care one way or the other. Okay, guys, I'm going to go down here just to see what's going on. We have a small march starting up, as you can see. So we're going to see just how we're actually going to get a chance to see. Now, the smart thing for NYPD to do would be to leave everyone alone and let them march through. So we're actually going to see if they're smart or if they're stupid. Again. And again, like I said, if they're stupid, it means they're intentionally trying to create an incident. And I'd like to make this point that the only people here with weapons are the ones you're looking at right now. So, as you can see, these are the only ones with weapons out here. The only ones with guns. The only ones with batons.
For what reason? For what reason? For what reason? Hey, don't go over there.
So the question is, so this is their idea? Guys, what the fuck? Basically, right now, they're forcing all of these cars to not be able to go through. So basically, they're tying up traffic. The march is not tying up traffic. NYPD is currently stopping these cars from going through. The cars can't go down a one-way street. This is a one-way street. All of these cars are trying to turn to go. NYPD is not letting them go.
Thank you, local NYPD, for blocking the roads off, because we didn't do that.
I mean, they're stupid. The march is there. These cars are here. They could let those cars go through. And they're basically forcing them to go down a one-way street. It's stupidity. It's like I told everyone on here, and I know that some of the city council are watching, that they're trying to incite an incident, and that's my opinion only. But 8 out of 10 times I'm usually correct about that. Because there was no reason to let them march. Let them march. It's like, especially after the other day, it's like to do this, you know, so it's coming from higher up. So again, the only ones with weapons, riot gear, and everything else on are the NYPD. Here, you have peaceful protests with signs, with bikes that are trying to march through. Now, the reality is, if they had let the group march through, they wouldn't have needed all of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 40. Okay, so my numbers were off. There's probably about 90 police officers along this line, in addition to other ones on the side streets. So all of this is to prevent the group from marching up past the park, past City Hall. You have to beg the question of, who does the city actually belong to? Does it belong to the people? Or does it belong to the powers that be? Which is the reason why things are in the situation that they are in right now. And I'd like to add, this is not an isolated incident. Just within the last 10 years. And if you don't believe that or aren't aware of that, then you really haven't been paying attention to what's been going on. And I know a lot of you haven't. And not just here in New York City. So basically you have the bike contingent up here, which basically takes care of traffic and stuff when the march is going on. You have part of the march down at the other end of the park. And the main reason I'm here at this point is I'm going to be wherever the police are, because those are the ones I'm worried about. If I think there's a threat to the marchers, then I'll end up being over there. But I already see the vans heading down, as well as a couple of the cars with NYPD.
You not know my brothers?
Yeah. So the two white shirts over there that are standing up, the tall one, he's basically communicating what he's seeing of everything right now on his walkie-talkie. That's where he's squinting. He's trying to get an idea of what they're doing, where they're going, that type of stuff. The guy over there with the right helmet, that right cop is probably a motorcycle cop, sergeant, or lieutenant. Has his motor scooter contingent. Now my question is, why couldn't they have let the march go through and do the exact same thing going towards City Hall? There's no reason they couldn't have. Okay, I see one. Okay. I'm gonna take a walk on down. As you can see, the groups of people are lined up in 3 rows, stretching all the way down along the Black Lives Matter mural on the ground here in New York City, going around Foley. And this is what they were frightened of, because there's no way they could have done something like that without the mayor knowing about it. Once again, I had intended to make this a short day. It's not turning out that way. As usual, it's one of my normals. guys. Right now I'm running off of battery power off of the mini laptop I have, so if the stream drops, it's probably because I ran out of power, because I know right now I'm on like 5%, and as long as I have it plugged into the mini laptop, it'll stay at that 5% mark. But if for some reason it does drop, it probably means that I've lost power. I may end up cutting the stream short because I may be in a situation where I need to conserve power in case something happens and I need to send out an emergency tweet or anything. But I'm going to stay live as long as I can. Right now everyone is in front of One Police Plaza, or 100 Center Street, sorry. Okay, currently I don't see any NYPD right in front of the march. I know that off to the side streets over there and probably on the back street are vehicles. I know for sure that on my left, your right of the screen is where there's a ton of officers. Okay, I can see stuff starting already to go down, so. Yeah, I know things just hit 4%, so we'll see how things are going. Like I said, I may have to take this stream down. I'm just don't have the power, and I really, right at this point, can't just randomly pick up another backup power supply. I've done that twice when I ran out of power. To charge stuff, so detention center.
We will get
outside the detention center here. Manhattan Detention Complex.